Evening. I'm going to introduce myself on this video because I never do and I get shouted at from certain people. So I am Austin, partner with Bethany. We have this...
Partner's such an old lady. It's like such an old lady term.
Business partner.
Oh.
What would you call it?
Romantically inclined.
Okay, that too. We're also business partners in the store I'm in right now, and the store we always record our videos in, which is BS Luxury Lifestyle. It's a store in Somerset in Shepton Mallet, and
what do?
We resell luxury items, Bethany.
Yeah,
shoes, clothes, bags.
The videos.
Hence all the videos. 100 plus now. Go and binge watch. No, please do. And I've been shouted at previously for not explaining who I am because I forget that I'm not a Hollywood celebrity and people just don't know who I am instantly by just seeing my face. So, whatever. Anyway, I'm here today to do a review on a... Sorry, I'm looking
and
inside.
side note, I'm here too, just so that people know, because people get confused by our banterous back and forth.
Have you interrupted me now, Bethany? We get told we interrupt each other.
Yeah, we get told we interrupt each other.
The best thing ever, just before I start this, is I've been told on numerous comments that I interrupt Bethany, bad guy that I am, and I do. And Bethany has also been told on other comments that she interrupts me. So if you don't like people interrupting each other, don't watch. That's how we are. And to be quite frank, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. So thanks for your comments. Anywho, today, wow. I'm looking like I can see what that looks like. It could be like off the screen, but today we have a Balenciaga classic city backpack. I'm looking for a yes from Bethany, and she's telling me to go backwards.
I was Morse coding it.
She wasn't. She was going... Anyway, no, she wasn't. City backpack. This is obviously based from the very popular Balenciaga city. They have multiple sizes of that bag now, don't they?
Yeah.
Kind of motorcycle style bag.
Big, medium, small, that's how I see it. And then there's... Yeah.
Mini. And then, yeah, they have like teeny tiny ones now too.
Yeah.
So...
and then they do hobos.
Hobos and backpacks, which actually I didn't know.
I saw
very
a
recently.
drawstring as well yesterday.
Drawstring, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, go back to the backpack. They've got quite a few different designs. This is the most recent, and I've only ever seen this particular bag. I've seen it in 2 other colours. They obviously make more, but I've seen them once again. She's telling me back up, so I'm backing up. I feel like I need to be close to you guys. No? Okay, moving back.
Or just hold it up so the folks can see at home.
There?
Up, not out.
It's very hard. Anyway, how is that?
We're like the channel that leaves the outtakes in.
The outtakes is our video.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I said, I've seen it in multiple different colours. I've only ever seen 2 or 3 for sale or resale, both from Japan. So these are quite rare bags. The backpack itself, it's in the kind of classic Balenciaga crackle kind of finished leather, and once again gold kind of brass hardware, shiny gold, I guess you'd call it. The whole backpack is leather, which I think is actually quite. If you've seen any of the more kind of recent Balenciaga backpacks, they are nylon or cotton or canvas, and the kind of the logo and so on. But this is literally one of the handbags, if you want, as a backpack, which is kind of different, really.
How do you find that leather? Do you find it durable? Because I think a
Very
lot of people
so.
worry that because it's pre-crackled.
Yep.
You know when crackle is like used on other
It's a
bags,
bad
it
thing.
becomes really soft and like.
I think for one thing, you're right, it's soft for sure, but I don't think that necessarily makes it. Obviously, this is stuffed specifically, as it would be for kind of retail because we're selling it. But I would say it's quite slouchy, like the kind of cities are, like the motorbike bags are. And once again, I think the leather is a kind of it's a characteristic of this leather. Mm-hmm. I say that more so because some of the new, more like neoprene style leathers they brought out recently, which I showed you recently for the city bags. They're a lot more structured, and I think that could coincide with the kind of mini bag craze, where people want them less slouchy, I guess. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, it's definitely more slouchy, but I think it's a nice characteristic of the bag. The straps actually are, once again, I know as I mentioned, they're leather, but But the detail is really, really nice right throughout. Even that, I think that's quite a nice nod. If you know of the once again, the bags themselves, the kind of laced almost handles. Once again, it's just kind of part of that range. Same thing with the tassely kind of zips. The actual bag main compartment itself
Hold
has...
it up just so you can see that massive zip. It's like a humongous zip pull. Like,
Yeah, sorry.
it's so long it goes off screen, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's like massive.
But there's actually two, which I think is even cooler. I know that's I'm not saying two zips on a backpack is cool. When you have two this length, I think that's cool.
2 zips on the backpack.
So now I'm going to do what...
I love it, you just ignored that.
we're not going to go there, guys. Every time I watch Bethany do this, she says, watch out, because I'm going to do stuff in. So, watch out, I'm going to do stuff in. Okay. The inside is totally black canvas. And I think, once again, you got the usual kind of stamp Balenciaga with the serial number and so on behind.
Well, people might not know, so it's not the usual.
Unusual for the bags, I'm saying.
Okay.
Most people, I'm guessing, watching this would be...
I don't know, you might
be aware of the bag.
Your first
if you're
Balenciaga.
not, that is genuinely, generally I should say, not genuinely.
Genuinely as well.
Also, where you find the serial number and the stamp itself.
And I would
say quick. See? Interruptions. Off camera, guys. Forget about it.
I would say,
what would you say?
The actual serial numbers on Balenciagas are actually very helpful because generally if you type in the serial number into Google, your bag will come up. Whereas with other bags, that doesn't necessarily happen. Like Mulberry, that doesn't necessarily happen.
There's like three or four different sets of numbers.
Gucci doesn't necessarily happen, so it's a good thing.
On the tab, I don't know if you can catch. Can you catch on the camera?
There's some that you can sort of see numbers.
So on the first set of numbers, if you put that in, that's the serial number of the item. The rest obviously would be based on kind of where, when, year, time this was kind of made.
Factory.
But what I would say is just a quick one as well. This tab here, this one says Balenciaga in big letters, then Paris underneath. The older stuff, the older kind of city bags and stuff, they carry a Balenciaga.Paris label. And that's how you can kind of age a city quite quickly if you're unsure as to colour or whatever else. Is that a clothing label?
Yeah, but it's the same. It's Balenciaga.
Yeah, exactly that. That's exactly the label. But it would be inside, same with kind of stamped embossing.
But it's not focusing. Stop talking. There we go.
Okay. Am I in focus now? Probably not. Anyway, that was just a quick one about that. The other thing which is really cool, obviously there's a zip pocket, as I said. You also get, as you got in the, I'm sorry to bore you all, the city bags.
It's part of that family. And
it is. It's literally a backpack for that. You get a mirror, which I think once again is cool. It's on the tassel again. It's got its own separate kind of holder in the back, so you can take that off.
Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly that. Separate to the zip. Inside, apart from that zip as well, you've got 2 return pockets. So I guess phone or ease of access for that kind of thing.
I'd put snacks in there.
Snacks are always good as well.
What snack would you put in there?
At the moment, probably Oreo Cadbury eggs.
It's important. It's important to know what snack you would carry.
Now you kind of know the kind of guy that I am. Chocolate's important, folks. Never forget that. So that's pretty much it. As a quick review, the bottom isn't studded. And I think that's predominantly because it's supposed to be over your shoulder the whole time.
Yeah.
Size-wise, I put a picture on Instagram of me wearing this. After Bethany kind of popped it on Instagram for obviously letting you know guys it was for sale, and I would say it's a good size for men, ladies.
It's
male,
it's on the smaller side though. Like I personally think it's
it's
like
not the biggest backpack.
You're a big guy. No,
yeah.
None taken.
Huh?
And I say it's a tad too small for you, and you're like XL.
If I was looking for, I was XL, double XL.
As a visual.
I'm with you. If I was looking for a backpack, I would probably pick this based on the fact of what it is and the colour and the fact that I enjoy it as opposed to the size. If I were looking for size only, I'd pick something slightly larger. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
For example, the Louis Vuitton Bosphore, I think it's called, or that word in a French accent. I'm not doing that. Get over it. Is larger than this. This is kind of the biggest. I forget the name of it. It's the biggest drawstring backpack Louis Vuitton do, and I would say this is slightly bigger.
It's an excellent women's backpack. It's a really solid women's backpack.
I also quite like as well one other thing to mention, the front pocket. I won't take the stuffing out because it's just an empty pocket, if you will. But this is I don't know if you catch how physically big this is. Yeah. A lot of front pockets sometimes it's enough to get maybe a few cards in or some keys. And this is, it's a totally separate pocket. Yeah. That was almost like clutch size. So that's something else to remember.
I wish it was zip off, because I'm really weird.
That would be a really cool feature, actually.
Yeah.
Balenciaga, zip it off. Anyway, once again, very rare.
That would make it really like sorry, interrupting. That would make it really utility. It would be like the city meets like the utilitarian side.
But once again, it's two. Like we used to say, 2 bags for 1. No, we didn't used to say that. But it would be.
No one's ever said that.
The last thing I'd say on this is, as I said at the beginning, I've only ever seen a few of these in Japan, so it's pretty rare. They retail for well over 1,000, and I think those sales were around about 1,000 then. And this is the last kind of 6 months. This one is retailing with us for
$5.50.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. I'm actually not just saying that. I think that's cheap.
A lot of people have been asking as well where they can buy from us based on these videos, because this is obviously for sale. Some things aren't that aren't on the website, and you can just contact us through Instagram, and we can PayPal,
social media,
or Venmo, or
we've done a few. Actually,
we haven't got Venmo.
What's really weird for us is, once again, as much as we haven't at all. What's really weird for us is, we've done online sales for years. We always kind of do online sales, even over and above doing the store sales. Let me put that on a minute. But recently, because of YouTube, we're doing quite a few YouTube sales, which is amazing. And also, I actually quite like the fact that we can show someone, as opposed to pictures, or you can see firsthand if you like the bag, the size, sometimes even the condition.
It's also to like just give people information. I don't care. Well, I obviously care, but I don't mind if you buy it off me or not.
No, of course. If you're looking for
like
someone else,
virtual. Virtual guide to luxury.
Exactly that.
In the best way we can. I mean, we do a lot of Mulberry because we're a Mulberry country and we get a lot of demand for it. But we do also stock Balenciaga, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Prada,
we do it.
Gucci,
for sure.
Stella McCartney, Alexander McQueen, Missoni, Marni. I can go on forever, but I won't.
Seems like you have.
Yeah, a little bit, sorry.
No,
Fendi.
Fendi. But yeah, I think it's important to show what we have, but also, like Bethany said, at the moment, with obviously the UK being in lockdown, we're trying to do as much kind of reviews or whether it's our comment videos across the board. We're trying to do as much content as we can, because firstly, I hope to think that it's fun, but even if it's not, it's informative. You can work out whether you like something, whether you don't, whether it works for you. And from our point of view, a sale is a bonus. But specifically this bag, as I say, it's quite a rare one, and I don't think, I have to check, I might be wrong, you'll go and check and there'll be like 20 now. I don't even think there was one on YouTube when I had a look previously, specifically not for sale.
No, I don't think so.
So that's that. Anyway, I won't go
pioneers
any
in
longer.
Reviews we are.
Yeah, but I also think it's a little bit different, isn't it? The world of luxury is so hard. We've said it before, we've said it 1,000 times. And I think sometimes it needs to be fun. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
You haven't got to be kind of...
Some people wear backpacks, some people have tote bags, some people wear bum bags or fanny packs, and some people wear, I don't know, beach bags.
On some luxury, what I'm trying to say to you, on some luxury channels, there's no denying that's a massive luxury piece, right?
Yeah.
On some luxury channels, they wouldn't even get looked at because people don't think luxury is a backpack.
Well, no, they only have cities and stuff, and then it just
So
starts to get a bit like, even though I really want a city, high on the list.
If anyone has like a neon, like a really, really like, it's not neon, it's almost neon, very, very greeny kind of grass green suede city. No, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said green. That's my bad. Or pink.
Or yellow. Orange.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Message. She's looking at me now because all these different colours, which I've never. Huh?
Or the graffiti.
Yeah, okay, or the graffiti. If you have one for sale at a reasonable price, let Bethany know, and just don't tell me.
I don't mind if it's battered or not, because I want to like use it.
I think we're taking a huge amount of time talking about this, but just to say as well, we have to have a conversation about the fact that, I don't know if you guys are the same, if you buy something new, as in new, luxury I'm talking about now, obviously, you find it a little bit harder to use, in as much as not physically, but it's a bit, shall I use it? Is it raining or whatever?
Breaking it in.
But then if you buy pre-owned, which is already broken in, it's a lot easier to kind of use, throw over your shoulder.
I want an everyday thing. Anyway,
that's
besides the point, we're going to get complaints now. I only talk about my personal
Complain away,
life.
guys. Complain away. It's all about me. That's fine.
You still watched, didn't you?
Bye.